I was researching these things and I come across this dude's channel that did a great review on it. But he opens the video up talking about how he had a travel iMac. And I was like, holy crap, this dude's committed to getting work done. But he was packing up an iMac in a big like Pelican hard case, and when he traveled, he would bring that box with him so he could get videos up faster. And I understand that because I run Adobe After Effects and then I do music production and stuff in Ableton, and they don't need a tremendous amount of power for Ableton. But on the After Effects, if you want to get anything crunched in a reasonable amount of time, you need some juice. So I actually keep a dedicated iMac, the most specs you can buy on an iMac, and that's the Crunch box that we use over at Daggerfin to do video creation, editing, and all that fun stuff. So like, I understood the guy's pain. Like, if you want to get a video up in a reasonable amount of time and you got a lot of posts to do, you need to get this thing rendered down, you need some power. And it's like, I'm not going to get that done on my 2018 or whatever this is, MacBook Pro. It will eventually get it done, just not quick. So he would literally travel with a damn iMac so he could get videos rendered quickly when he's on the road. And it seems like now maybe he's not going to have to do that with the way the new MacBook Pros are specced. So I made another episode taking a look at these where I'm like, I don't really need one, but I'm probably going to buy one. After watching this guy's video, I bought one. So unfortunately, they're saying that I'm not going to get it for like 2 months. They estimated delivery dates like the end of December right now. And then even worse, when I'm on here, I see the iPhone 13. I'll probably end up buying one of those, and I don't need one of those either. But I'm going to spec this out really quick to show you what I got. Nothing that's probably surprising. I do like that there's something he did in a review that they're a little bit thicker. Seems like they got better ventilation. My issue right now is that sometimes I'm working in Ableton with a lot of tracks. The fan will kick on. And then if I'm on battery, my battery just goes to nothing in like a snap of a finger. As soon as this thing gets hot, it's game over. Got to find a plug. And granted, the new studio we got plenty of power, so it's a little bit easier to get stuff done. But another thing I hate is when I'm recording on a podcast I do called Lyrically Provoked. It's in 190 countries now. The last thing I want is my MacBook fan kicking on. I got ultra sensitive microphones. They pick up everything, and you definitely hear that fan running. And it's not something that I can't go cut out with a filter for the most part. But by the time you roll those frequencies off, I can get rid of the fan sound, but then it starts to make the voices sound a little muffled. So just one of those things that you wish that wasn't going on. So they got better ventilation, it looks like. They went a little bit thicker, which is fine. I got another, what do I got? 2017, 2018 MacBook Air or something. Ultralight. If I'm going on a quick trip somewhere, I'm flying in and out on a day, I might pack that in my bag. But this whole, we got to make things as thin as possible, BS. It's like, I need stuff that works. I don't want a brick. I don't want to carry around a 12-pound laptop that's 3 inches thick, but I don't care how thin it is. That's like really cool stylistically that you're pushing these boundaries of how thin things can get, but the first thing that on the MacBook Air, the one I had when they started getting really thin, you could drop a fork on it and dent the case, and then the screen gets screwed up. And it's like, I need durability. I want fast. I want quiet. I want a lot of battery power. Again, I don't want a brick. I don't know how much I care about trying to get things as thin as possible. I would rather them work very well. Because these are professional grade. This is professional grade type of equipment at the end of the day. It's, I guess I don't care how thin it is or how light it is. I do care how heavy it is though. But the fact that we got ports, that we got better ventilation, like this is something that this is a tool. This is something we're gonna get work done with. But I'll take you through a quick stroll in my build here. I went with a 14 inch. I have a 13 inch now. I got enough space, and I'm a big dude. I don't mind carrying around a slightly bigger thing. Having an extra inch of real estate, why not? 16 inches is just a little bit too much for me. Most places I work, if I need more space, I got monitors. So did 14 inch, did the space gray. What did I do? I think I did we did the, where are we at here? I must have picked this one over here. I'm confusing myself right now. Because there was one of them I thought you couldn't. Here we go. This makes sense. I think on the other one, it didn't, at least when I ordered it, didn't give me the option to do the max. So I had to pick the one on the right side. So, I mean, I pretty much spec'd out max everything. I don't buy laptops every year. I'm going to just get the most I can. I don't know like how much I'm going to get out of these multi-cores on After Effects. There was a time when you didn't get much. But I figured, why not? It's for the grand scheme of things, it's a few more bucks. Why not go, what's an extra $400 for the memory? I think like 16 gigabytes is about the minimum I want to work with when I'm messing around with Ableton and doing massive renders when you're bouncing those things. Anything After Effects, more CPU, more memory, why not? So I picked those two, and I did 2 terabytes, which for the amount of content I have, that's probably, I try to keep things cleaned up pretty good. That's pretty much what I did there, though. But if you notice, that's going to get you to $4,000. And you got a boatload of RAM. I mean, 64 gigs and a laptop. I pretty much get all my things with 2 terabyte SSD. I mean, we know that chip's going to bump it up quite a bit. Do I need 10 core, 32 core GPU? I don't know. Just one of those things. Knowing I know I'm going to do more video intensive work. I'm doing more and more work in the music industry, more with podcast audio. And I'm like, what's if I knock this off and I save like $800, right? I can go with the base CPU, go down to 32 gigs of RAM. $800. The difference between $3,200 and $4,000. I know it's a lot of money, but for something you're probably going to keep 3 or 4 years, advertise that out. Is it worth $200 a year to have the more juice? It seems like every piece of software is getting more bloated these days. It's what the hell runs efficient. If you run the Adobe suite, you know what I'm talking about. It's like bloatware city. I like working with it. It allows me to get the stuff done I want to get done, but it's so goddamn bloated. But throw Apple Care on this thing. Maybe a couple cables. I think I was at $4,500. And you're back to the MagSafe. So you got I think they offered what did they got? They had like a power extension cable for that, which if you travel, hotels have still not. Even modern hotels are terrible at having electrical outlets. I don't know why. I always bring like at least one 10-foot cable for my iPhone charger. Best travel advice ever: get a 10-foot cable, because where they put the power sockets in hotel rooms is ridiculous. Even in nice hotels, it doesn't get any better. Even in nice hotels, but. Unfortunate part, this is a hell of a machine, but you're gonna get up over $4,000 really quick. So I don't know. That's it for this one, anyways. This is what I built. Probably overkill for what I do, but I'll see. If this thing can crunch videos faster, it's worth it. If it helps me bounce files faster out of Ableton, it's worth it. If I have less crashes, less issues, it's worth it. Anything that saves time. If I don't have the battery issue, like the battery issue is really pissing me off. It's probably the primary factor right now. Just the way the battery, as soon as the fan kicks on, I know I got like 15 minutes. It doesn't matter how much juice I have. As soon as the fan kicks on, the power just goes right down into the tank. I don't want to deal with that. So it looks like this thing has been planned out a little bit better. They got rid of the touch bar. I did like the touch bar Although my fingerprint sensors stopped working for no apparent reason. But other than that, I'm looking at something that's probably got better battery. I'm hoping not to have the fan issue. More juice, more power. Got this new chipset. Hopefully get more work done faster. More reliable. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to post a review up until the end of December unless I get lucky, because it's going to be about 2 months before I get the damn thing. But anyways, that's my build. And I was going to buy one anyways, but watching that dude's video was just... that was icing on the cake. I literally watched that video. I turned around and ordered the damn thing. So we'll see if it gets any better. I will post a review up once I get it. But until then, I'm going to catch you on the next one.